Table 20, Richie Oliver and Jake Muller. Table 9, James Brooks and Dean Wilson. Table 10, Jez Graham and Matt Schofield. Table 19, Ali Davey, Jason Hill. Table 15, Ian Ali and Mark Allen. Table 23, Brian Richards, Michael Howe. Table 21, David Ardenell and Simon Fitzgerald. Table 5, Mark Farnsworth and Neil Rayborn.
Can the following people in rooms put a list of out to check out? So if you do 105, 119, 122, 208, 213, 310, 311, 312, 316, 320, 322, 402, 411. If you're in any of those rooms, you need to check out now.
request an anti-gluten, please. Picnic request anti-gluten, table 8. Table 2, Jason Remington and Tim Jansen. Tim Jansen and Jason Remington, table 2.
So, afternoon everyone. Welcome to the final day here at the Bradford Hotel for the conclusion of the professional event and the amateur events. This is the last 16 match between Jordan Shepherd and Adam Brown, and a bit one-sided at the moment. Obviously Jordan is a familiar face to the viewers. Adam Brown, maybe not so, but anyone who knows anything about Paul or Adam Brown knows that he is a very, very good player. Won the amateur event at, I think it was Brighton. A couple of years back, and rookie professional this year. So he's come on with quite a fair bit of talent. So it might be 5-0 down, but it certainly won't be over yet. We'll bring you up to date with all the scores on the other table shortly. We're just going round updating the professional scores. So once that's done, we'll try and get the amateur ones updated as well. Keep you updated on the likes of Mark Boyle and such. Is he going to do the double? He came very close last tour at Cardiff. Just got beaten in the final by Ryan Clark. Can anyone stop the Boyle machine? Certainly a man on a mission at the moment. Playing some extraordinarily consistent pull. Tricky black. Looks good. Yeah, good shot. Would have been easy to just overcut that one. So I can tell you that Mark Farnsworth is 1-0 up against Neil Raybone. Lee Ray 2-0 up against Craig Marsh. Jimmy Carney 2-1 up against Rob Donkin. Nicky Griffiths and Andy Blurton have just started. I could hear something yesterday. Hopefully, is that better? See if I can get Adam to see if they're saying that the noise from the TV monitor. Yeah, I think Jordan was saying it was a little bit loud coming from the commentary area, but I think that's been rectified. So Dan Davey and Ross Fernie last 32 match, they'll lock together at 7-all. David Compton and Roland McCarthy, they're at 6-all, so their last 32 matches. shot there from Jordan. It's 6-1. It's going to be difficult to come back from this now for Adam, but just going to concentrate on this next frame. That's all he can do. Adam to break, and thankfully a red flies in. So I hope you all enjoyed the final last night between Mark Boyle and Jordan Church. Fortunately for Jordan, he had to sit down for the first 6 frames. By that time it was a little bit too late, a little bit of a late flurry at 7-2. Mark Boyle, clinical performance. His second consecutive Open. Can he win all 5? Who's going to stop him? Needs a good positional shot here. Might come down off 2 or 3 rails for this red into the left middle. Needs to keep running. It's quite a bad shot really, because he had another 2 feet of space he could get into there. So I'd be a little bit disappointed with that one.
Next up on table number 1, Iron and Mark Boyle. Iron, Mark Boyle,
Nice shot. Yes, David, yeah, it was exceptional. Whatever word you want to give it, it was it's winning the title, and all the plaudits, fully deserved. John to break, big break, but he's gone dry. So 6-2. What have you got left, Adam Brown? Cameron Ostrick, Mark Boyle, too good for amateurs. Well, you know, to be a professional, you've got to earn the right. Yes, he is an obviously professional standard player, but you don't just waltz in and become a professional. You have to earn that right, which I'm pretty certain he will do by the end of this season. Then it'll be up to Mark if he wants to take professional status, which hopefully will. But there's a process. And he, like every other player, has to follow that process. Yes, Mark Ball does make it look easy. I think that's probably a combination of two things. His positional play is exceptional. He puts that white ball exactly in the right spot to make his next shot as easy as possible. So his cue ball control is probably the best that's out there. And his pattern play, his patterns of taking the balls out is spot on. So I think those two. There's obviously other factors as well, but I think those two key things together and make him the player that he is. I'm joined by Andrew McKee. Andrew, what's your thoughts on Mr. Boyle?
Well, to be honest, Kev, I think he should play with half a cue, really. He should be handicapped. Yeah, he's different gravy at the minute. He's definitely the man in form,
but I think that's sent a message out now to the other top players, and they've now got to respond to that, haven't they?
That's right. Yeah, you got to raise your game.
Yep.
I mean, by all accounts, he puts in the hours on the practice table and deserves everything he gets. So,
yep.
Message to all the young up and coming players. He's the man to follow.
Yep, another one on the board for Adam Brown. He was 5-0, it's now 6-3. What do you think?
Well, I don't think Shepherd will be worrying too much, but if he can get a break dish on this, make it 6-4.
Then it's interesting.
Yeah. The old doubts start creeping in.
Someone's just said there's a potential amateur semi-final between Mark Allen and Mark Boyle.
Amateur.
Yeah. But like we said, there is a process, to become professional, and you don't just get it because you're a good player. You have to go through the qualification process.
I presume that Mark Allen and Mark Boyle have met on the snooker scene in years gone by. I think Mark was...
Maybe we'll have to ask them. Dry from Adam. First opportunity for Jordan.
Yeah, a little bit of work to do.
I mean, the challenge has been set to the Farnsworth, to the Shepherds, and the Marshes. That if you want to beat, if you want to win these titles, then you're going to have to find a way to beat Mark Boyle.
Yeah, definitely. He's the milestone at the minute, definitely. Oh, see, there you go. He's left a relatively easy finish here for Adam. And I've had a couple of encounters with Adam. I think he's 2-1 up on me in matches, but this guy can play.
He certainly can.
No.
Well, that's it now.
I've just put the curse on that one, yeah, and he's got away with that, actually. He's just covered the other bag and just held his hand up to Jordan.
Yep.
Unless Jordan can sneak that yellow behind his red.
You never see a bad left-hander player, do you? Always good players.
Yeah, there used to be a couple of left-footed football players at school. They just seem to have that sweet spot, don't they?
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the reaction to the top boys. Whether they're going to start to put a bit more practice in.
Yeah, there he goes. I don't. Was he? No, he's just fudged his other one upwards.
Yeah. It was a bit of a nothing shot, that, really, wasn't it? I mean, the white ball was...
Yeah, he didn't really do a lot with the white. He's just sort of...
Could have done a lot more with that, I think.
I think I'd have been tempted the shot he just played, just trying to get that bag covered up there, because, like you say, he couldn't do a lot with the white.
Yeah, but this is Jordan Shepherd we're talking about. He doesn't really know how to cover a back, does
right.
he?
Yeah. So is this is the last 16 encounters, is it, Kev?
It is, yeah. There's a couple of last 32s that are dragging on a bit. Although I think they're finished now. Oh, no. Dan Davey and Ross Fernie, they're in a final frame thriller. It's been going on for about 20 minutes. All I can see is Ross Fernie at the table is...
I'm surprised Ross can see straight after last night, to be honest.
Did he have a late one?
Oh, yeah. Well, as I was going to bed, he was talking gobbledygook to me.
Well...
Nice lad though, Ross. Lovely lad.
Ross, Ronan McCarthy, he's come through 8-6 against David Compton, so he's playing Steve Wall next.
Yeah, Steve Wall, I've been talking to him this weekend.
He must have beat Jimmy Croxton in the last round.
Yeah.
8-3.
Yeah, Jimmy's been funny this weekend. He's had a couple of really good results where he looks, could beat anyone, and then the wheels fall off at any time with Jimmy.
There's been quite a few 8-6s and 8-7s in the last 32. Mark Farnsworth just came through 8-6 against Gavin Robinson. Neil Rayburn even 8-6 against Darren McVicker. Craig Marsh 8-6 against Paul Harkness. Nicky Griffiths 8-6 against you.
8-7 that was, yeah.
Right, so 8-6 on here. Dan Davey, obviously.
Moving on.
Every decider. Stephen Campbell lost 8-7 to Aidan Finch, and McCarthy 8-6 against Compton. So I think it just shows the standard. You know, there's not much between all these players really. So it is literally all on the day, isn't it?
Yeah. And we hear it time and time again. The break is absolutely crucial. You know. And that's one of Mark Boyle's, great assets. He seems to.
We've got a result from the Ross Fernie Dan Davey match. I'm just looking at the body language. I think the winner is Ross Fernie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the high five to Jenny Lawson probably just reinforces that one. So I think we're going to try and get that match on the stream next. That'll be Ross Fernie and Aidan Finch.
I think has Adam just come a bit straight on this? Or I think he'd be alright. Yeah. He wanted a little bit more angle, but Kev's just every time I sit down he goes for a wonder. Nice shot there from Adam. So there's Black to get him right back in this match, as long as he keeps him Jordan 2 off the finish line.
Yeah, so the next stream match will be Ross Fernie, Aidan Finch, which will commence immediately after this match.
Yeah. Adam there just having a chat with his other half. He's number one fan.
Recently moved to Leeds, is Adam?
Has he?
Yep.
Oh, he's I think is his missus a Yorkshire lass?
I'm not quite sure really. I didn't know if it was work. Is it? Because, yeah.
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah.
enjoying his.
I think that was the terms of the marriage. He had to move up here.
Well, I'm not biased, but it is a great city to live in. As it's plus and minus points like every city.
Yeah.
So this is a big frame for Jordan now.
He's just lost a cue ball there. Is he feeling it? Is he feeling it?
Well, he's out of position already after the first pot.
Yeah. He's going to have to cut this in and trust a bit to luck here. I think he's going to try and cut this in and punch the yellow off the top cushion. And is it coming? Oh yeah, he's just had a nice flick there.
Yeah, but he had the one in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
So he can.
Yeah.
But this is not straightforward.
Yeah.
You'd think black's going in right middle, but oh, that's handy. That's a handy little glance, is that? Because he's now can put that yellow in the middle off the red.
Yeah. Yeah.
That has made a massive difference to this break, to this clearance.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he actually played for that, just to nudge that red just a little bit further down, just to make that. This, Jordan's vision is second to none.
He should be okay there. He can screw back about 18 inches.
Oh.
He played that terribly.
Yeah, he did. So jabbed at it a bit, didn't he?
I think he's going to be behind the black after this next shot.
Nice.
Yep. So he's going to be looking up and down twice and try and clip this in the middle bag. He needs to find a bit of inspiration from somewhere because the wheels are gradually falling off. It's not the first time we've seen a big lead evaporated. We saw Gary Clark 5-0 up yesterday against.
Yeah.
Who was he playing? Can't remember now. He was 5-0 up and ended up losing 7-6.
No.
Too much side.
So, Adam Brown. And if he can take this finish out, he gets the break in the next frame. He can square it up.
Oh my goodness me.
It's a wrong shot that a bit. I don't know why he's taking that one next to the black. I thought he'd have left that till last.
Yeah, that was careless. I wonder if he wanted that in.
I don't think it mattered, but
I think he'd have probably preferred it in, to be honest. Yeah.
That was a massive turning point in this match.
You can see there, camera 2, right behind Jordan Shepherd. Look, he's fancy getting in the way.
Nice elbow. Yeah.
So that could have been. That would have made things very interesting. God, it's so out of character that shot. I mean, it's. His hard work was done.
You just get them thoughts, and those little thoughts that creep in, thinking, well, if I take these and then I break this, I'm level. And you just take your concentration off.
Yep.
for that little split second. So
Good break.
Next match on table 6, the ball is on the clock.
And still at the table, so another opportunity.
yeah, but this could have been for 6-0. Instead, it's got to make these two make it 7-5. Oh,
How's that going?
where's
Ooh, is he just okay?
Yeah, nicely played. Give himself a choice.
Play on to the one on the cushion next.
Who's that sponsor of Adams there on his back? Mazars.
I'm not sure if they are
Local curry house.
an accounting company. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure they're involved with Yorkshire County Cricket Club.
Ah, right. Ooh, that just
Got hold of that one.
cracked it.
So I missed one like this in an earlier frame. And you put the curse on him. Solid as a rock this time. Probably spin this round off 2 rails, come round the back of the black.
Yeah, it's a nice shot.
Straight up and down, he had the angle. 7-5, it could have been so different.
Yeah, because now Jordan's got at least a couple of breaks to try and kill us.
Them sort of shots to get on the black, I don't know about you, but I prefer to spin them round off a couple of cushions. Is it? Are you?
Well, yeah, it's how you see it at the time. You know, I think I'd have probably gone the one cushion route, but
There's a big break from Shep. Is there anything going in?
Yeah.
There is. There's a red going in,
yellows look.
and he's got to like these reds.
Well, either, yeah. So, any big plans for the IPA, Kev?
Yep, loads.
Loads.
Yep, loads. But sworn to secrecy now.
Oh, yeah.
Just can't say anything anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to. We're always in plans. We're always in discussions and talks with various different partners. So yeah, nothing concrete, of course, at the moment. But as always, we're hoping that there'll be announcements. I think what maybe people don't appreciate that is it takes so long, when you're working with potential, big companies, new partners, contracts, and to get to that point, it is a long process. It can easily take 6 months.
Yeah.
Easily take 6 months. Did you hear that? Yeah. So there's black for the match for Jordan.
Yeah, and a relieved Jordan.
Yep.
He,
Got there in the end, but that was the turning point. That
yeah, definitely.